upset that Zoe Stark didn't win because your honest opinion, she she absolutely stole the show.
Yeah.
In that fatal five way. Absolutely. I think she's deserving of a huge push.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, so Zoe Stark definitely. She, yo, I won't lie, that was probably one of my favorite matches of the night. I'm glad that BFT is being protected properly as a finisher. That's a big
Yeah.
one. You know, Undertaker in many podcasts and shows has always spoken about, you know, protecting the finisher. So I'm glad that the BFT was protected. What does annoy me is the fact that Roman is still champion. At this point, you know, like I feel like the only real champion in WWE is Gunther.
Yeah.
You know, hate me for that one, but
And EO.
that's and Io.
Good.
Yeah, they're probably like the most active champions. Yo,
I mean,
Rhea Ripley,
jokes
honestly,
every
amazing.
week. Yeah. Rhea Ripley really defends. Rey
Yeah,
Mysterio was really defending the US title, like ever. I think he only defended it against twice. Once against
yeah,
his homie, Santos Escobar, and second against also Theory.
Wasn't it? Yeah, Theory. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah. Um, and honestly, I wanted Priest to cash in or for Drew to finally get his moment in front of the crowd. You know, if there is a guy who's deserving of his flowers right now, it's Drew McIntyre. He carried the company through COVID. You know, call him a sore loser or whatever, but brilliant performance nonetheless. So yeah, no, I was quite impressed with tonight. Brilliant stuff. Um, can't give a rating just yet. I'll need to hear you guys.
Well, speaking of ratings, let me rate that main event while I'm at it, because I rated the rest of the matches. To be honest, I think that main event was probably like a 4-star. But if you want to go out of all the your only rating on the matches involved, then it would be like a 5-star out of all those matches.
Yeah.
5-star. 4-star.
Meltzer ratings right now.
3 stars. Like the women's fatal 5-way for me was a 4-star match, and the Mysterio vs. Paul match, another 4 stars. The rest averaged on like 3 stars, with the exception of the kickoff match, was like a 2-star for me. Just on the Blue Thunder bomb, like.
You know, for me, I got to say something. You know, Solo Sikoa has such a brilliant character. He's a brilliant performer, but I think it's the fact that they're trying to make him like a second Umaga, Umaga's second coming. For me,
yeah,
it's not sitting right. Because on NXT he was doing a brilliant job, and this whole Umaga shtick that he's got going on, it's really annoying. And I wasn't happy that he beat John Cena. Like I feel it was just like, I mean, Cena beat like so many different Samoans in the Samoan dynasty.
Yeah.
And then this
I think the only Samoan he hasn't beaten match is Roman.
Yeah, he hasn't beaten Roman. Beaten The Rock, he's beaten Rikishi, he's beaten Umaga. So yeah. And I was highly upset about that.
Did he have
Say again?
a match with Rikishi?
Yeah. He beat Rikishi. I'm pretty sure he beat Rikishi. Or he just dissed Rikishi non-stop.
I think so. I don't remember an interaction between him and Rikishi. That's why I'm a bit shocked about that.
Yeah, and he had the tag team with Rikishi. And they had the tag team match against Devon and Batista.
Oh, it was
when Batista was the
tag
angry bald dude. in a tag match. Yeah.
Batista was Deacon Batista.
Yeah, that was so trash. Eh? Thank goodness you went over to Evolution.
Watch chained around his neck.
Yeah. And Rai, what about you? How do you feel about the matches?
I felt all of them were lackluster. Even the Sky one. Like, I feel like if Kyrie's name hadn't appeared, it wouldn't have been exciting. I think that was the best part of it. But other than that, I feel like all the matches were disappointing.
Yeah, no, for me, I love Kairi Sane. The insane elbow is probably like every elbow move that she does is just.
But it's going to be on.
No, it's going to be the same branded heel. Because then that segment would have made.
So SmackDown.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, incredible match.
Say
again?
Now I have to come back to Joba because we need to do these SmackDowns with Kyrie and Io.
Yes. I'm a big Kairi Sane fan. So yeah, and we should collaborate more. And yeah, let's do some Friday night SmackDowns, and Monday Night Raws as our good Aqua mod there has suggested to me. So yeah, where'd Jerry disappear to?
Yeah, Jeremy is gone off for the night.
Rick found him. Jerry and Rick.
Oh, yeah.
And
Jeremy.
Sexy Cuts.
So what's your predictions for the coming weeks, Nash?
I'd say Damien Priest is going to be chasing Sami Zayn for the briefcase. War Games is definitely going to be Judgment Day versus Sami Zayn, Ricochet, and 3 other people. Or 4 other people, I don't know. And I think John Cena's left for now. I don't see him coming back for a while. I don't know if the writer's strike is over because that's the main reason he was around for such a long time. So maybe now that it's over, he's going back to acting, going back to Hollywood. I think Io Sky and Kairi Sane are going to form a new tag team. I think Bailey and Io Sky are going to be fighting over that. There's going to be a whole dispute there between them. Bailey's going to be like, I'm the one who pulled you out. I made you to the star you are, and now you just turned your back on me. I don't know who's the next credible challenger for Rhea Ripley. It's not going to be any of the 4 ladies that were in that Fatal 5-Way tonight. So I don't know who's next. The Charlotte Flair, maybe? I don't know. But she's already beaten Charlotte at WrestleMania. Seth Rollins. His reign was fun when it started, but I think it's starting to get stale now. I mean, who's next to face Rollins? Like, who's credible enough on SmackDown?
Yeah.
Raw to face him. And as for the Universal Championship, Roman Reigns, I think he's going to take a break, or he's going to be part of the Survivor Series War Games match. And LA Knight, I think, is going to be in that War Games, if the Bloodline is going to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Because I think the Bloodline and Judgment Day are going to team up for that match. Because you could have on one side Damien Priest, Finn Balor, and I think Jeremy mentioned this. Damien Priest, Finn Balor, Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, Jimmy Uso, and then the other side you're going to have Sami Zayn, Ricochet, Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, and one other person. I don't know who the other person could be. Who else did the Judgment Day?
So yeah, I like the thought of that. So I think the extra man will be Drew in that scenario, and that will be the night of his cemented heel turn. But I mean, like, I think even if he turns heel, people are still gonna love him. For some reason, whenever Rollins becomes a full-on baby face, his runs slow slowly dries out. It's happened twice now, you know. So yeah, I don't know what's next for Seth Rollins. I
Rollins is
feel like
better
he
as a
should
heel
drop the
than as a
title.
face,
Yeah,
True.
he's this
especially with the
generation's Chris Jericho.
I think it's like his laugh is like
I'm not even gonna attempt it because I sound like Damian Priest. So yeah, no, it's not happening.
Damien.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, what the
So I think Rollins is dropping the belt in the next
you've
few
never seen
months.
this.
And
Oh,
yeah.
sorry, what?
No, I'm saying I think Rollins is gonna drop the belt in the next few months. And
Yeah, definitely.
I think
When's
Kyrie's saying
So that's next pay.
No, next pay-per-view is Survivor Series.
Okay.
I think we have something in December. Not sure. Let me just double check that. Because NXT has deadline in December. So let me just Google deadline. NXT deadline. Have you ever watched those Iron Survivor challenge matches from last year's NXT deadline?
I missed deadline last year.
It's a good match. You guys should watch it, actually.
Okay, so hot take. Real quick hot take. Tiffany Stratton comes to the main roster and challenges Rhea Ripley next. Yes or no?
Tiffy time on main roster. I don't think she's main roster already yet, to be honest.
Okay. I think
I don't think
she's
she's
done quite well in
His
NXT.
favorite?
Yeah, we're watching the man, Becky Lynch.
His favorite.
Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair have taken up like literally all the airtime for so many years now. It's it's brilliant performance, but I'm very much behind Shotzi Blackheart, Kairi Sane, Tiffany Stratton, Thea Hale, Santina
I think-
Marella's niece.
I think Kairi Sane should go for the world title.
That would be cool. Two Japanese stars
Yeah.
at the top of the division.
That would be so cool, but
And then have a tag
right
team. Does the women's division have a tag team? Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
And then they should have the two champions go for the tag titles. Then have like a unified belt kind of thing.
So like the two
That would be sick.
world champs becoming the tag champs as well.
Yeah. And then they have the normal title and the tag title. That would be cool. And they're both Japanese.
Like John Cena and Batista.
In the tag team in JPW. Is they not?
Yes, they were. Yes,
The
they
Kabuki
were.
Warriors, right?
No. That was Asuka and
Asuka.
the Kabuki Warriors.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Asuka and Kairi Sane going.
What if Asuka joins them?
Oh, that does make sense.
And
Yeah, that would be.
they can still call us Kabuki Warriors
Yeah.
because three even still,
But do they have the copyright to it?
Yep. Because WWE was where the Kabuki Warriors
Oh.
were formed, yeah. And
So
The one.
fuck everyone.
next question. What do you think is next for DIY? And do you think that we're gonna get Dexter Loomis to finally get something decent going, a decent program for him? Because in my opinion, I love his work because he absolutely never breaks character. And his in-ring ability is also phenomenal. Hashtag AJ Styles.
DIY, I see them entering maybe a feud with like the Viking Raiders or another tag team. It's too soon for a title run, but I see a title run in 2024, definitely, somewhere in 2024. Maybe around Mania season would be a good time to pull the trigger on that. With Dexter Loomis, where does he fit in? Like, I'm trying to think of where creative would fit in with Dexter Loomis. What would be the logical thing for him to do? I can see him going after maybe a title, mid-card title, but
Yeah,
is Dexter Loomis on Raw or SmackDown?
he's on Raw.
Okay, so it's not going to be against Gunter.
No,
Although that would be interesting if they build up Dexter Loomis long enough so that he can be credible to get a shot against Gunter.
yeah.
But I don't see Dexter Loomis being the one to dethrone Gunter. It doesn't look like the type to do that.
Yeah.
Because
I
I
think
can imagine Dexter Loomis with a mid-card title. I can literally imagine him with that.
abs-
And how he'd be obsessive over it, you know?
yeah,
But
absolutely.
I don't see, unless they send him over to SmackDown and he feuds with Logan Paul for the next pay-per-view, Survivor Series or Rumble, that could work. Because let's be honest, Logan Paul is not going to be in every SmackDown. He's not a full-time wrestler. He's a celebrity wrestler. So he's only going to wrestle once every big match event.
Yeah.
So I think we give Dexter Loomis time to build up so that he challenges for Logan Paul's title by Rumble.
And it would work, the whole serial killer stalker vibe that he's got on his character.
Logan Paul will be freaked out.
Yeah. And yeah, I want to see something in the future for Karrion Kross too.
Karrion Kross deserves a push. He really does deserve a push.